Hello everyone, we hope you're all doing beautifully well. For today's valued viewer request, we've got mission from Tom Law, star A4. Can you do a reenactment of the 1967 Rolling Thunder mission in which John McCain was shot? John McCain was shot down. Wasn't aware of that. In an A4.
Yep, he was a POW.
I'm gonna be John McCain. Change my name.
From Die Hard.
Change it from John McClane. Change my name to John McClane. Someone I don't want to be Cap. There were different types of aircraft involved, but the main strike group was A4 Skyhawks, conveniently available in DCS. It is. It would be a short strike against a power plant in a city. Next, we're going to go over to here. We've had the map made today by Bean, wasn't it?
Yep, that's right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bean. I'll read out some spiel and then you can tell us what we're actually doing. Good morning, gentlemen. I see some new faces here aboard the mighty O. As you know, Operation Rolling Thunder has been ongoing for the last 2.5 years with the main goal to destroy the infrastructure and industry of North Vietnam. This should then stop the North from supporting the communist insurgency in the South. We have been focusing on high-value targets that have the green light from the Commander-in-Chief himself. Look around you. You'll see some tired faces. This is our 4th day of strikes in a row. Suck it up. It's not going to get any easier. We're heading back to Hanoi again. Quieten down. I have more for you. We'll be going in on our own. No support from other carriers today and expect a warm welcome. Word is there's plenty of AAA and SA2s waiting for you. So keep your eyes peeled for flying telephone poles. Okay, Mr. Bean, the drama's done. Do you want to go over a bit more seriously about what the mission is, what we can expect, etc.?
Yeah, sure, Cap. Thanks. Yeah, it was really interesting history lesson for me to research all this stuff. So I tried to piece it together from bits across the internet to try and get it a little bit accurate as to the level of SA2s and AAA. But just bear in mind that, of course, 2 people got shot down in this mission. So if you get shot down, you've succeeded. So bear that in mind, okay?
For realism.
Yeah. So the main mission. Yeah, the main mission is a strike against the power plant. You can see there from the main map. I've just drawn out where that is. If you want to have further information, you can see on the Intel Strike Target tab, and you'll have some information there. We have 2 choices. We can either do it the way they did it in 1967, or we can do our own thing. So the way they used to do it in 1967 is that the Navy flew on their own. They didn't really coordinate much with the US Air Force. They both kind of did their own things. And so launching from several carriers, you would have fighters doing different jobs. So you would have the SEAD, the guys with the Shrikes, going in ahead of the main strike group. You would then also have a group of usually Crusaders, but we don't have those in the game at the moment. We'd also do flak suppression, so their job was to go in and take out any of the AAA. And then you'd have the actual strike flights as well. Now, from what I can work out, as the war went on, they had to change their tactics. And they used to fly in at a relatively high height. They used to come in at about... let me just have a quick look. They used to come in at about 6,000 feet in 66, and then in 67 they were actually coming in between 7,000 and 12,000 feet. And if they got basically a launch warning from an SA2, they would try and vertically notch it. So they would dive and put out some chaff. Then they would get over their target. They'd descend to around about 9,000 feet, maybe start their dive at about 8,000 feet, and they would dive bomb their target. And then get out of there. Now, that's apparently what John McCain did on the day. He managed to release his bombs just before getting hit by an SA2. So you've got that choice. However, I leave it up to you. I've also loaded some aircraft with snake eyes. So if you want to just go low altitude and do a low altitude release, you can try that tactic as well. I leave it up to you guys. Yeah, otherwise, in terms of threat, well, as you probably gathered, there's quite a bit of AAA and SA2 around the target. It's a fairly straightforward mission for the Skyhawks. Get in, get out, try and survive. The only thing about the Skyhawk module, just please make sure you spawn in one at a time. Make sure you hit the W key for your brakes or you're going to roll off the carrier. If you're on a cat when you spawn in a catapult, press U to hook into your catapult. Hopefully that will sort any problems. We have also got a mission for the Grav team, which do you want me to brief that as well, Cap?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess valued viewers probably want to know what's going on.
Okay, so you've probably already shown the Intel strike target. You've just got a zoomed in picture there of the actual target itself, surrounded by AAA. So that should help you guys navigate in. And then for threat, you've got a little brief there from the CIA about SA2s. So just be aware that they're there and they're pretty good quality. So don't expect them to be sat sleeping. Okay. There's no fighter threat today.
Good.
And then for Grav, their job is basically they're a little bit closer. They're off what we're calling the Yorktown. It's actually obviously we've got to use the Tarawa because that's what we've got in the game. They're a little bit closer. They've got to go and pick up some U.S. Marines that are a force recon. They've been going and doing some reconnaissance. They've got to try and find them, but they're being pursued by DRV forces, so they won't be able to use smoke or radio. But they are there. They're in that little red dotted zone somewhere. You guys in the choppers have got to go in, find them, and extract them. Be aware that the forces that are pursuing them possibly also have some AAA, so you want to take an escort to be able to take out that AAA. The only other thing is if you have a bit of time left over from Grav, there's also another bonus strike package there as well, which I've included a photo of. So that's a staging post that intelligence thinks is being used to run routes through Laos, and it would be good if you could take that out. Otherwise, that's the mission.
Roger, great Bean. I can already tell how much work's gone into that. So wonderful stuff from Mr. Bean there. Well done. We're making some more missions, I think. So, guys, Operation Rolling Thunder. We are going to take off from just the A4 Skyhawks. So the choppers are going to do their own thing by the sounds of it. They don't need cap cover because no MiGs. So Skyhawks, we're going to do our own thing. So I suggest we're going to spawn in group by group. That's what you said, wasn't it, Bean? Was that right?
Yeah, please, if you can try to, yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll get Hammer. In fact, we'll do it inverted, just so I can film you guys. We'll do Wildcat, get on the thing, take off, get in a left orbit, conserve fuel. Then Sabre, go up and join them. Then Old Salt, historical apparently, boys, you get up and go and follow them. And then Hammer will be last, okay? I'm going to need, once we're in there, I'm going to need some talking through this plane, how to get the RWR on, how to get the countermeasures set up, how to get the missiles armed and stuff. But we can do that. We're going to have enough drive to do that. We'll all fly in, not in formation, but with, not in big wing, but we'll fly with our group, if you know what I mean. So keep with your group, please. The objective's obviously going to be pretty much due east. For that, timings, that said, Hammer will have to go in first. So we'll be last up in the air and we'll be first in. And then you give us rest of you give us a good 5 minutes head start, yeah?
Cap.
Yeah, I think that's good, Cap. Just bear in mind, you'll be doing a good job, but you're not going to take out all the SA2s. So once you're Winchester, you probably want to get out of there.
Roger. We'll see, Bean. We'll see. Sometimes John McClane just wants to be a hero. We'll see. Hello.
We need to make sure 2 people get shot down anyway.
Roger. We've got 243 is going to be guard guys, and we've got our local freaks. Anything else you want to talk about before we get started?
Cap, you do have a GCI, and I'm ready to marshal as well.
Just you can marshal and just try and keep us roughly on course.
Wildcat, you're cleared to launch. Copy, launch. All fault, you're cleared to launch. Launching. Camera flight, you're cleared to launch.
Thank you. Doing so.
Expected launching.
2 launching.
Saber backup, you're cleared to jump on the carrier deck. Pass above them in about 2 miles. Okay, tally. Magic Grumpmeister, can I get a vector to the rest of the Hammer flight? Grump, turn to your 7 o'clock. They'll be at Angels 2.5. 7 o'clock, Angels 2.5, thank you.
Cap moving echelon left 1 off the commander.
Cap lead vision.
All flights, we're just waiting for Hammer lead to get with us, and then Hammer will dispatch.
From the left.
Roger, pass and then carry on. Okay. All units, Hammer are leaving now. Give us 5 minutes before you follow. Hammer, get with Grump and
Copy, Hammer flight.
direction for target. Direction for target for Hammer, please. Mission Commander.
Hammer flight, target direction 08057 miles.
Do this.
080 for 57, thank you. Strike flight. Roll out heading 080, maintain current speed for target.
Cap, just going over my checklist. I've got armament switch turned to bomb, GR arm, master arm on, gun arm on, 4 pylons selected up.
Tactical alert. Which script for that to follow?
Cap, here's tone. RWR's on, gentlemen. Picking up nails.
5 degrees up. Angels 5 target up. Group copies.
Paused over the helicopters.
Hammerfly, we're going to elevate to Angel 6. Iron Hand, strike flight. How far out from target area? You are currently 50 miles from target area. Copy, Mission Commander. How far is the Iron Hand flight? Hammer is currently 42 miles from target area. Meister, just heading to 092. 092, thank you. Checking right to 092. Strike flight, just heading to 088. 088, copy, strike flight, right, 088. Hammer flight, fence in.
Vietnam, boys.
I'll never miss this place.
Officially, we're supposed to RTB after the strikes are out, but I'm going to hang around a bit just in case. Got a funny feeling.
Yeah, roger that.
I can now officially have a girlfriend in North Vietnam, guys.
Strike flight, strike lead, fence in, fence in. Don't do anything crazy out there, Commander McCain.
Whoa, well, find out my history, right? I survive, and I don't get shot down. Now, Spike.
Yep, Spike.
Yeah, I'm going evasive.
Keep your eyes outside the cockpit, look for smoke trails.
Roger, I'll catch up.
Do some wild weaseling, boys. Mission Commander, be advised, strike lead is spiked.
Tally SA2, tally SA2. From target area. Appears to be on one of you two. Still see the missiles, still smoking. You guys see it?
See it. Looking out. Affirm.
Second out, yeah, second out. Cap flanking to the right. Third out, fourth out. I'm going in for a quick shot.
Strike flight AAA, 3 o'clock, left.
Cap Magnum. Godspeed, my friend. Cap pulling out a little.
Strike flight trail formation, hit the deck, follow the river and target.
Sam out, Sam out.
I'm the signal Huey left, breaking off. There's a large emplacements of SU-23s all over the coast. I'm gonna go to low, pop up.
Shit missile.
Saber flight, this is
Cap safe, cap
Wildcat,
safe.
copy. Copy. Saber, press the target. Wildcat's gonna go try to clean up some of those trucks on the coastline for the Hueys. Okay. Saber flight, vector to primary targets, 097.
We look clean. Missile, left flank, missile left flank. Cap, Magnum. One of you's in danger, danger.
Right, Magnum times 2.
It's you, get out. Missiles after you. It's maneuvering. Jesus Christ. Telegraph pole went right through my fucking window. Get behind that hill. Caps behind you.
Up clean.
Clean. Let's prosecute over this little hill.
Perfect clean. I'll strip the neighbor. Spike again, get ready.
Right behind you.
Mission Commander, Wildcat flights engaging trucks AAA along coastline, shack times 4.
Shoot it. No eyes.
I see it.
It's too far away, that one.
Okay, this is Whistler. Can you direct me
Capcom.
to Bullseye from my current position? Unexpected Magnum.
Get out, boys. Missile launch left flank, missile launch left flank.
Flights in from the west, tagging rockets.
Cap Magnum.
Magnum. Whistler, Bullseye from current position.
Watch out for that left flank shooter.
512 miles. Confirm.
going behind the hill.
Wildcat leads hit.
Oh, god damn it.
Grunt Magnum.
Cap's behind the hill.
That's too far away. Behind me, Grunt. We need closer. Get it, Tom. Get it, Tom.
Cap progressing.
Same line, 11 o'clock. Home plate.
Which flank?
Wildcat lead's gonna hang in the fight for a bit. Copy.
No eyes. I don't see any launchers.
Suspect the Magnum. I'm empty.
Cap turning cold.
Bear, vector to target area off your 10 o'clock, 5 miles. I just had missile launch blast over me.
How far in are you?
Can we have the vector to the target, please? Cap, should we hang around to some damage to the gun?
Yeah.
Vector to target from Bear, 355, 4 miles.
Be conservative though, try not to die.
Your position, 073, 6 miles. From your position, 064, 3 miles. Grunt Magnum. I can see some smoking. William, SA2 in placement, my position. Grumpa's Winchester, RTB at this time.
Roger, good work.
Set down a bullseye, look for troops, not seeing any yet. Copy, Grump, fly due west for extract.
Mission commanders, how far is the strike from the target? How far is strike from the target?
Strike is in amongst the target at this time.
Oh,
Main
Jesus.
Dragon right off your nose, 4 miles.
Cap wants a plate to that. Oh, give me a vector to that target, please. Cap.
Bean should be off your left, just about 2 miles. Yep, you're headed straight towards it now. SA2s, report any SA2 launches.
Apple's eyes on target.
Magic, am I clear to lift off with troops? Unexpected what's your status? I'm just going to do some battle. We know that you have 2 hostile Urals about 2 miles from your location, bearing 241. If you head towards the river and then down the river valley out towards the sea, you should be able to make it.
Thumbs out, thumbs out.
Negative. I plan on taking the route I took to the city. I had clear run in through that little bay to the south of me.
Here we go,
Copy,
baby.
that is clear as well.
Let's dance. Cap Magnum.
Copy. Outbound. Dusting off.
Cap guns, SA2 site. Where's the radar? Where's the radar? Where's the radar? Where's the radar? Oh, that's good. Heading down. Cap on target and safe. SA2's firing. Go on. Jesus Christ. BDA on the target, guys.
Wildcat flight is almost done cleaning up the AAA and truck emplacements along the coastline. 1 or 2 left, mostly destroyed.
Where's that SA2 site gone?
No, guys.
Cap request vector to target again. Oh, hello.
Cap, vector to target. It's going to be after 3 o'clock. 270 for about 5 miles.
Thank you.
Mission Commander Grump is coming back in from the west. Do we have any available targets nearby? Grump, head direct to target area, 084, 10 miles.
I'll see it. I'll see it.
084 for 10 miles, thank you.
Cap running into target, just to look. Cap on target. Ah! Get off. Oh, no, don't depart. Save it. So Cap's hit. I'm going back home because I'm in trouble. What's wrong? Why is it flying like that? Come on, save it.
Grump contact, SA2 say.
Oh no, not more! John McCain, you must take a shot down! Out, up. Hell, shut off!
God, vector to target, 091, 7 miles.
Okay, I've got it under control, baby. There we go.
Commander McCain, do you think you could get it home?
Yeah, I'm having to stomp in full rudder, but I'm going to try it. I'm at vector.
Vector to home plate, 6770 miles.
Thank you. Stop it!
Magic, sole remaining Valkyrie, please vector to Tarawa.
Valkyrie to Tarawa, 29318 miles.
The rudder's doing the opposite of what I ask it to.
293 for 18. Thank you, Magic. Cap, you're the last surviving member.
Roger, I'm coming home, guys.
God, you're overflying the target area now.
267 for Cap, wasn't it?
Cap, that's correct.
Thank you. Okay, speed solves everything. Speed solves everything, look. Yes. Got it back, boys. Just don't move the rudder. Right. Boys, how do I jettison this stupid bag? Hey, baby.
Cap, can you take a look off your left wing? Let me know battle damage assessment.
It looks fine, but the rudder's come loose because it's just wibbling and wobbling. I can probably make it.
Mission Commander, Wildcat.
Go for Mission Commander.
Mission Commander, enemy coastal emplacements, 90% destroyed, one remaining T-55. We'll try to hit it before we RTV. I'm heavily damaged, wingman is slightly, but we should be alright.
Copy.
Magic, Whistler, there's another airborne group of troops. They're on the island of the river Delta, moving in.
Come on, McCain. Come on, McCain.
Copy. You will be in range of that MBT to your 3 o'clock.
And Mission Commander, be advised, Wildcat 2 is in from the north with Snake Eyes for that T-55.
Copy, clear.
Up see someone on fire over the peninsula delta.
Mission Commander covered now, declaring an emergency, need immediate return to base.
Cover now, immediate return to base vector 27840 miles.
Copy 27840.
Make sure to stay south of the Delta. Enemy hostiles north of the Delta with heavy fire suppression.
Staying south.
Visual on recon team.
Is that you in a chopper, Whistler?
Affirm, Cap.
Roger, good luck.
On board, heading to Tarawa.
I need to dump some fuel, guys. I can't land this I'm out on fuel. I need to figure out how to dump some fuel.
Mission Commander, Wildcat 2 is off station. Scratch 2 more ground units. He's RTV at this time as well.
Copy. I have no eyes on Wildcat 2.
Last one back to the carriers, a rotten egg. No one likes being a oh, great cloud.
You're on. And Mission Commander, Wildcat Wildcat 1 is leaking fuel and oil. It's probably going to be a dead stick. Prepare search and rescue choppers. I may ditch it.
Copy Wildcat 1. If you could ditch north of the carrier but out of the driving line, we'll pick you up.
Alright, I'll try to get her at least that far.
Prepare to be buzzed.
Wildcat 1 just lost his engine.
Embarrassing for you.
Copy Wildcat 1. Make a safe landing if you can.
Magic. Full Valkyrie. Vector to home plate.
Valkyrie, vector to home plate. 28617 miles.
Copy. Outbound. RTB. Mission accomplished.
I want to dump this bag now. Can I get rid of it?
Does a dump all stores work?
Doorbell. Where is it?
Should be one of those yellow and black striped handles you see there. One of them should be it's off.
Baby, I'm slippery now, boys. Oh, gone past the carrier.
Capture, we're flying the carrier. It should be off your right near 2 o'clock, 3 miles.
How embarrassing for me.
I would recommend the aircraft with that engine also lose their stores as well. They're jammed, I can't judge.
600 knots, 600 knots, 600. You could. Oh no, the rudder's gonna get. Come on, baby.
Godspeed.
Capture, signals Charlie.
Roger, my rudder's gone funny again. Let's get it in order. There we go. There we go. Hook out. I see the bloody thing. Not a traditional case one, I admit. But it's an emergency. Spoilers armed. Let's burn some speed off, boys. Come on, drop the speed, drop the speed, drop the speed, drop the speed, drop the speed. Right, flap drops are down on this plane, aren't they? So flaps up, flaps up, flaps up, flaps up, flaps up. And gear out. There we go. Mission Commander.
Yeah, it's got down right now.
Look for your binoculars and check my hook's down and I'm dirty. I don't mean my mind.
Your hook is down.
What's this?
Gear confirmed down.
Okay, valued viewers, now you know me.
Special request.
Send. I don't like to show off.
The troops aboard wish to read the liberators, so they'd like to land on the carrier with you guys and have some steak with the Navy.
If you can make it.
Cap, oil high.
Roger, just working on my angle.
Mission Commander Wildcat 1, mayday, 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 punching out 5 miles east.
We got visual. Cap, come right. Power. Power. No, he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it.
Woohoo! Super carrier, that's what it's made for, baby. First goddamn time.
Brakes on, brakes
Oh,
on.
whoops. B fingers. You worry about that, boys.
Whistler, if you want to bring it back to the carriers, that's going to be another 30 miles.
Hey, firm, I think the boys will just have to wait for later. Heading for Tarawa.
Oops, embarrassing for me.
Looks like quite the bloody mission. Only 3 people made it back alive.
Standard. Back to my carrier for party time.
We got one more coming in, Cap. Covered us half, his hook down.
We're just goddamn pace one out, so
Hook down again. Hook down.
I just have to object over the carrier. Is that everyone down apart from Whistler? Come check out.
Yeah, he's still inbound. He's got another 5 miles to go, Cap.
Right, well, I was the only plane survivor then. I'm going to just do a celebration myself. Super Cap to space!
Make sure to get it on the 8mm, Cap. The boys want to see it.
Sweet, it doesn't have enough power to go forward.
He set his brakes before he ejected.
Give me strength, Lord.
We'll have to shut down our aircraft in order to rearm.
Alright, I'll just edit the mission and I'll just fake it. I'll just edit the mission and then put it up. Stand by for a minute. Watch bloody Whistler face plant into the back of it now. No Whistler! Oh, it's all good, baby. Good job, Whistler! Okay, valued viewers, welcome back. We are going to see what the earth went on. So, Hammer, that's you, Grump.
Affirm. So Hammer Flight, we took off from the supercarrier and we headed towards target to get over Hanoi. Primary objective was, of course, to conduct seed operations and suppress the SA2 sites. I know personally for me, I was able to take out one of the fan songs, and then I went in for a gun strafe on a second fan song. They have some pretty decent defenses there, and ended up getting immediately pilot sniped by one of the ZU-23s coming in. And then I'll hand it over to you, Cap. What'd you get?
I'm just looking. My Shrikes just dived into the ground. What the hell? Have you got to ramp them up like Mavericks, like point them up in the air?
No, so you have to point them at the location where it's launching from. So when you saw those missiles coming, you had to point your bore sight right at them, and then you'd be able to hear that. It's like the Sidewinder when you hear it tone up.
I did.
Yeah, and then when you get that, it means it's got a good lock. If you're not close enough, then it probably wouldn't lock either.
Roger, you were doing it right.
Yeah. So the way that you can tell that it has a proper lock on once it launches is it will loft up. It'll go up. Loft itself to the target.
Right, I'm a bit of a noob at this plane, but alright, well at least you killed a bunch. You killed 2 or 3 fang swans I saw, which is nice. And by the looks of things, Unexpected's about to nail one as well. So well done, boys. We were getting pummeled by telegraph poles, I can tell you that. Alright.
I have no idea.
Well done, guys. And I got my rudder shot off, but it didn't show, but it handled like a wet sponge after that, and I had to go home. And how about this? The only guy to survive in a plane was John McCain. Right? Bit weird?
I didn't get shot down.
Revisionist history.
I'm sure he appreciates the historical revision, not visiting Hanoi Hilton.
There you go. Next script, please. Send.
I think that's Old Salt, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so we took off, went in a holding pattern with the rest of the strike package. Went in, we got a bit split up, but GCI did a great job of vectoring us into target. Then I'm not sure whether I got shot down by AAA or managed to hit my own bombs, but yeah, it looks like AAA got me. Yeah, I think AAA got me. Just over the target.
Tally.
And then Bear, I'm not sure what happened to Bear.
Bear was easy. He went low. He was uncoordinated, and he died.
Oof.
Saber.
Okay, Saber, we took off, went with a strike package, got separated as everybody else. I followed the rivers looking for the target, managed to find it, made one pass with snake eyes, took out one turbine building, one was aligning for the second one. I took a telegraph pole up my ass and vaporized. Later, God arrived at the scene and got shut down by AAA.
It's hard work. It's brave stuff they were doing back then, boys. I can tell you that. There's no JSAMing from 70 miles away here. Next group, please. Pow.
Wildcat, that's us. Cover.
So we took position as the strike package lead after we got all joined up, flew in, and pretty much once we got feet dry, we started hearing reports that people were being engaged by SA-2s. The helo package that was en route to get the recon platoon came under heavy fire, and we were able to spot where the AAA was. So I broke the strike package into the target element and had them fly up the river towards target, and then me and Elo, my wingman, stayed back and cleaned up the threats on the ground there. We managed to take out an entire formation of enemy armor and infantry, good enough for the helo to get in and pick up the troops. And then I got shot down after taking multiple AAA rounds, and it finally burned all my fuel and my engine up. Then I ditched in the sea.
Roger. Well done, boys. I did get one fan song at the end, so I'm chuffed with that. Next group, who are you?
Valkyrie.
Okay. So we took off from the tower. The USS Yorktown.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the coast where the supposed Force Recon was supposed to be. On the way there, got shot at by the ZU-23s. Pretty long range by if I may add. Most of us unfortunately got taken down of it by the AAA side. The only Whistler survived. I'll let him explain what he did.
All right. We had a great formation flight for a time there. A little rickety a couple times, but we were all right. I watched them get cut down pretty easy. Some of the shots were almost hitting on, so I could see splashes in the water. And I guess he just didn't get there in time. I did one circle trying to find a spot, and there was this little bay just south of the little coastal city there, and I used that as an infiltration. Ran along treetops and building sides, a couple under some wires, and found one group, took care of them, and started to do my exfil, and then we got a call there was another group on that little island delta there. So I came back in. There was reports of a tank possibly guarding the area. Then that was deemed no longer a threat. Moved in, found them, set down. There was 4 of them right near the chopper, so they got in immediately. And then the last one kind of had a slow-mo 80s tune kind of theme to him moving. Exactly. He eventually got to the helicopter, and then I exfilled out and landed on the Tarawa.
Roger, well done, guys. Yeah, Shilka. If you're going to start fighting Shilkas, you really need to start taking Gazelles and KA-50s. A Huey's not going to stand up to it. Well done, guys.
No, it wasn't Shilka, so it's the ZU-23s.
I tell you right now that you were facing
Urals.
Shilka. That's what it says here.
Really?
Well, it says here,
Well, no wonder why we were going down.
Wow.
Unless TACV's gone wrong for some reason, but
yeah, no, they should just have been truck-mounted AAA cap. I didn't put any Shilkas in.
Oh, scratch that.
ZU-23s.
Yeah, that is doable then. Okay, so be it, guys. Well done. I really like this kind of mission. The 60s. I mean, you all know this by now. 60s infiltration, fighting telegraph poles and Susies and stuff like that. This is my type. I'm not, I'm not a F-18 man and. Oman campaign and stuff. I think this is great. Obviously, it's not for everyone. We couldn't get many people to turn up. I'd love to do a campaign like this at some point because I think that's wonderful. Great fun for everyone. So, well, going for convince the masses then. I'm going to go put that together, boys. It was good, and we'll see what's up for next week. Ta-ra for now.
Copy.
See ya.
Later.
Okay.